Hello, my name is Colin Greatwood. I'm a mechatronics technology engineer working with Festo, and today I'll be showing you how to update the boot application on a Festo HMI CDPX, the generation that's new, the second generation, using only a USB stick and not a connected PC or Festo software. So first thing, I will show you the current running program on the Festo CDPX HMI. As you can see, I have a simple screen displaying two push buttons, push button 1 and push button 2 on a CDPX Gen 2. The specific model is CDPX-X-E1-W-7, 7 for 7 inches. I have two push buttons on one screen. You can also see this via the Designer Studio software. Push button 1 is linked with the value PB1 coming from the PLC software. A note for this procedure will only work with the HMI versions that have an embedded CoDeSys V3 controller, so the basic models cannot do this procedure. So that first push button is connected to PB1, and the second push button is connected to variable PB2. You can also see this set up on the CoDeSys side within my PLC PRG program. So if I double click the program, I go offline with my software. You can see here I've declared PB1 and PB2 as Boolean variables within my only PLC task. Now a note here, you'll see on my HMI that currently I have a warning on PB2. On the top right corner of PB2, there is a small triangle indicating that the data link between the HMI and the embedded PLC is not present. That is a response to the fact that the current online CoDeSys program, if I go online, I have my started CDPXE. You can see here that within my application, I only have one variable that's being shared with the HMI. PB2 is currently commented out. So now what I'll do is go offline and show how to update the program to a new version via the USB stick method of updating a boot application. So first I'll go offline, and in my CoDeSys project, I will uncomment PB2. I'll save my project, then go to the build menu, click rebuild. And normally, if you were connected via your PC to the HMI, you would at this point go online and push the download. So I'm not going to go online with my HMI. I want to do this via the USB stick, but I am going to go to the online menu and click Create Boot Application. You'll acknowledge a few pop-ups saying, do you want to update your boot application? I'm going to save it to this sample folder. You can see that it's asking me here, do I want to replace my saved boot application on my local PC? I'm going to say yes. Yes again. At this point, I have a saved and updated version of the boot application. Now I'll go to my Windows File Explorer. Within the Windows File Explorer, I'll navigate to the folder where my application2.project file is stored. In this case, this is the folder, it's sample 3, and you can see that the application2.project file which we just saved 2 minutes ago, is here in this folder. Additionally, you'll see the application.app and application.crc files that were created when we updated the boot application. I will highlight both of those and copy them. Now I will move those over to a USB stick. I will paste the 2 files we just copied, and then I'll launch this readme.txt file, which we'll read for a moment. This discusses the procedure for updating a CoDeSys project via USB. You can see here that step 1 is to copy a file titled autoexec.sh and another file titled platform_common.sh onto this same USB stick root directory. I've already done that. Please reach out to your Festo representatives to get these files. The second step we already completed, copying the .app and .crc files as indicated down here at the bottom of the text file into that same root directory on the USB stick. Now with those 4 files in place, and I'll highlight them here, with these 4 files in place, I will remove the USB stick and place it into the HMI. I've removed the USB stick. And now I'll plug it into one of the 2 available ports on the bottom of the CDPX HMI. As the text file states, you will hear 1 beep that starts a reboot and boot application update. It says updating CoDeSys project. Then I get 3 beeps to indicate the process was successful. It also says update successful on the HMI screen, and it says please remove the USB drive. So I've removed the USB drive at this point. And the new boot application is loaded. Now, once the HMI has completed its power cycle and has loaded the updated boot application, you can see that I no longer have the triangular warnings on push button 2 or 1 indicating that my boot application was updated behind the HMI screen. As indicated in step 4, a file titled lastrun.log is stored on the USB and can be reviewed to see if the boot application update procedure was successful or failed.